All right, we are going to be taking another question on superposition theorem. And the question says we should find a current through 8 ohms resistor. All right, so for us to solve this question, we are going to consider, because we are having two voltage sources, so we are going to consider one voltage source first while we switch off the other voltage source. And I've told us when we are considering voltage source, what we do is to introduce a short circuit. So we are going to consider 20 volts first while we are going to introduce a short circuit. So that we are just going to draw a straight line. What we mean by short circuit is just join a wire to connect these two. Do you understand? All right. So now the first thing is we are going to we are going to consider 20 volt voltage source. All right, so that's what we are going to do. So it means that we are going to need to redraw the circuit very quick and very neat. All right, so let's redraw this. Okay. All right. All right, so and therefore put our 20 volts here. Put our 20 volts. All right, so our 8 ohms resistor. Okay, and then we are having 6 ohms. Okay. All right, so we are having 8 ohms here. We are having 10 ohms here. We are having 6 ohms here. And we are having 20 volts here. All right, now, if you have a voltage source, definitely there must be a current produced by the what? By the voltage source. Do you understand? So now, let's say the current coming from this voltage source, that is, which is also the total current entering into this circuit, is, let's call it I1, because we are not given. Okay, so let's say I1, the current that we enter into this 8 ohms. So let's call it I1 prime. All right, so how do we calculate this I1? We are going to be using Ohm's law. We know current is voltage over what? Total resistance. So I1 will be equals to voltage all over what? The total resistance. So and our voltage is 20. So 20 all over the total resistance here. If you look at this 10 ohms is in parallel with this 8 ohms, and their combination now will not be in series with what? With this 6 ohms. So we can say that this is 6 plus the parallel combination of 8 ohms and 10 ohms. So which we can rewrite as 20 all over what? 6 plus 8 multiplied by 10 all over 8 plus 10. All right, so if you press this in your calculator, you are going to have 1.914 ampere. 1.914 rather. 1.914 ampere. All right. So now we can therefore use current division rule to find our I prime. So by current division rule, so we know that our I prime will be equals to I1, which is the total current entering to the circuit. Then this is our 8 ohms here, right? The branch that is parallel to this 8 ohms is nothing but what? This 10 ohms, right? So it's going to be 10 all over what? 10 plus 8. So if we substitute our I1 now, it's going to be 1.914 multiplied by what? 10 all over what? 18. So 10 multiplied by 1.914 is 19.14. 19.14 divided by 18 is nothing but what? 50 over 47 ampere. So this will give us 50 all over what? 47 ampere, and the direction is downward. All right, so that's what we are going to have. So we are done with when we consider 20 volt voltage source, the current that is passing through 8 ohms is going to be what? 50 over 47 ampere. You can decide to write the answer is standard for which is 1 point something. Exactly. All right. Now, the next thing we are going to do is we are going to consider 12 volts, and we are going to turn off 20 volts. Introduce a short circuit there. All right. So consider 12 volts. I'm going to consider 12 volt voltage source. 12 volt voltage source. Let's write it clearly. Let me just arrange my writing very well. So consider 12 volts all right. So if we do that, we can therefore draw our circuit now. All right, so let's draw it clearly. All right. Let's draw it very nicely. All right. All right. So we are going to have our 12 volts here. All right. So we are going to have our 8 ohms. All right. So we are going to have 6 ohms. Okay. Here we are going to have 10 ohms. All right. So let's write the values. So we are going to have 8 ohms here. Here we are going to have 6 ohms. And here we are going to have 10 ohms. Okay. And here we are going to have 12 volts. think it will be better if I write it inside. All right. Now, again, just similar way, this 12 volt, there must definitely be a current produced by it. We are not given. So let's call this I, since we use I1 there, let's call this I2. And the one entering into our 8 ohms should be I prime prime. All right. So by Ohm's law, we can find our I2. So our I2 will be equals to voltage all over what? The total resistance. And this will be equals to 12 all over. So this and this will be in parallel, and the parallel combination will be in series with this. So it's going to be 10 plus what? Plus 6 parallel to what? To 8. So if you arrange that clearly, I'm going to have 12 all over 10. You know, if we have two resistors in parallel, R1 and R2, the combination of that is going to be what? R1 multiplied by R2 divided by R1 plus R2. So we're going to have 6 multiplied by 8 all over 6 plus 8. All right. So if you press this directly in your calculator, what are you going to have? You are going to have this to be equal to what? 42 over what? 47 ampere. 42 all over 47 ampere, and this is going to give you 0 point something. All right, so by current division rule, by current division rule, by current division rule, all right, by current division rule, our I prime prime, our I prime prime will be equals to the total current entering, which is I2, then multiply by, so the opposite branch to this 8 ohms resistor is what? Is 6. So this is going to be 6 all over what? 6 plus 8, right? So this will be equals to what? Our I2, which is 42 all over what? 47, then multiply by what? 6 all over 6 plus 8 is 14. All right, so if you do your math, 42 multiplied by 6, then divided by 47 multiplied by 47, you are going to have this to be what? 18 over 47 ampere. 18 over 47 ampere. So that's what you got. Well, that's what you are going to get rather. Now we have gotten our I prime prime by the time we consider 8 volt only, and we have gotten our I prime by the time we consider 20 volt only. So by superposition theorem now, he said the current that is passing through this 8 ohms is I. You understand? So I definitely by superposition is going to be, okay, I don't want to clean, let's shift here. So the current that is passing through this 8 ohms, let's say it is I. All right, so if it is I, so I by superposition now will be equals to what? I prime plus I prime prime, right? Why? Because if you look at I prime is going downward, and the I prime prime 2 is also going downward. So you can see it's also going downward, so we can add them together. So that is going to give us 50 all over 47 plus what? Plus 18 all over 47. And then 50 plus 18 is 68. So our answer becomes 68 all over 47 ampere, and the direction is downward. All right. So this is the concept of superposition theorem. So this is how to go about this question. I hope the question is well simplified. You can comment that in the comment section. And mind you, don't forget that we have lots of materials on circuit analysis. These materials are specially written by us for students like you. And this material will prepare you for any examination, be it fundamentals of engineering examination, and be it gate or any licensing engineering exam you are sitting for. Exactly. So you can always reach out to us to get your material. And if you check the description of this channel, you are going to have access to our WhatsApp number and our email address in case you want a private tutoring section with us, or you are having any challenges with your assignment. You can always reach out, and we'll be happy to help you out. Exactly. And in case you are reading any topic that's giving you tough time, we can also help you to develop a step-by-step material on that particular topic of your interest. We are always open. You can always reach out to us. And if peradventure today is your first time of coming across our content, do well to give this video a thumbs up. Share with your friends in other institutions and in your various departments who might be in need of this. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.